Are you ready to spice up your next summer party? Take yours to the next level in no time at all. Entertaining and style expert Allison Dayette joins us with the tricks that'll have your guests begging for more. Good morning to you, Allison.
Good morning.
Well, every party, as you know, needs some good drinks. What do you suggest?
All right, well, I always tell people you don't want to end up being a bartender at your own party because you want to get out and socialize with your friends. So I say skip putting out all the bottles and the cans and the other, liquor and all that, and instead condense, concise, and make sure it's delicious. So I create my own lemonade stand and I put out 1 to 2 different drink dispensers and I create seasonal cocktails. And I do it really affordably and simply by choosing one of the 40 different flavors from Pinnacle Vodka, from coconut to cucumber to habanero to ruby red grapefruit to their original flavor. And then all I have to do is add in 1 or 2 mix-ins. So I can create my pool party punch where I do 1 part original and then add in 2 parts curacao and lemonade. Or I can do my ruby sunset, which is 1 part ruby red grapefruit to 2 parts lemon lime soda and cranberry juice. So it's simple, affordable, and delicious. And then throughout the party, all I have to do is add a little more to the drink dispenser, close it down, and then head back out to see my guests. I also skip those big bulk bags of the plastic cups, and I like to serve up drinks and get a little kitschy with mason jars.
Yeah, it looks so fun and festive, and it'll quench your thirst, that's for sure. Now let's talk about snacks. You have to have good snacks at a party.
You do, and most people are going to fire up the grill, and you're going to do the obligatory burgers and hot dogs, which I get. I want those too. But I also find at a lot of parties, people put out big bowls of popcorn and chips and dip. And let's be frank, throughout the day, a lot of hands go into those bowls. And then by the end of the day, you don't want to save it, you throw it away. So instead, I go to the supermarket, I buy a pack of really cheap brown paper lunch bags, I snip off the top, fold it over, add some colorful twine or even stickers, and then I fill those individually with popcorn and chips or mixed nuts or something. And then all I do is sprinkle on a little spice on top like paprika. It makes it look super fancy, but it's not, and it was really easy to make. And now everyone can walk around with their own individual bag, and when they're done, they toss it.
What a clever idea. I love that. No dishes to do, right?
Right, yeah.
Very nice. Now let's talk about party favors and games to keep everyone entertained.
All right, so first let's say decor. It's usually the thing that most people forget about. I always tell people skip the fresh cut flowers because after a few hours in the summer heat, those flowers wilt and they look sad. So instead, still pull out the vases and the tall glass bottles and jars and stuff you have, and instead fill them with summer fruit and vegetables because it makes the table pop with color, but yet it's not wasteful because you can still bring them into your house and use them afterwards when you're cooking something up or making something, but it's now not going to wilt in the summer heat. If you do want something that's alive on the table, instead send your guests home with little flower pots. So those won't wilt because they're in their own soil and they're not fresh cut. But yet you're giving your guests like a party favor to take home and remember the party.
Thanks. Allison also says, while entertaining, get rid of the small talk. Leave out work, have your own little mini Olympics, and set up games. For example, croquet, horseshoes, or even go back to your childhood and do relay races and water balloon fights. Some great ideas there.